All right, hey everybody, Will Hinkie here. Hope you are having a fantastic week, and I'm excited to be live. This is not my first Facebook Live, but it is my first official. I'm going to do this every Friday commitment Facebook Live. So I'm excited to have everybody on here, and I got to move some stuff around here on my screen. Lots going on this week, lots of different things happening, and I wanted to kind of clue you in both on what's going on with our business, what's going on in digital marketing in general, what some new things that we've released for some of our clients, and lastly, I'm going to do an audit on a website. And looking through the site kind of beforehand, I pretty much realized that I'm just going to be doing an audit on the homepage. There's enough things there to give you guys plenty of information and things that you can notice, change, tweak on your own sites. That we don't need to go a whole lot further. I mean, I'm gonna bounce around a little bit beyond that, but for the most part, we're going to be looking at the homepage on that. So first thing is the book. If you have not got my book, I'm going to turn my phone off because, of course, it's going to go crazy at the moment. My book, Triple Your Window Treatment and Awning Leads, is out. It is on Amazon, $6.99. That was the lowest they would let me put it. I did not put it out there to make a profit. I put it out there simply so that you can get the information that you need to grow your business. And this is a big book, 255 pages, I think. So if you want one of those, check it out on Amazon. I will put the link in the comments below right after this is over. So that is exciting. If you want one of those books, go on Amazon, find you one, and that will get you off to the races, which is a great way to kind of get started with marketing, digital marketing, and working on your own business. Okay, next up, something that happened within the last couple weeks that I think should be brought up to your attention, and that is Google has released basically a brand new version of Google Analytics. Lots more data, a lot more information around engagement. So what are people doing when they get on your site? Are they filling out forms? Are they looking at your gallery? What kind of engagement are they doing? And it's starting to kind of integrate some other things, some really cool stuff going on. The only bad thing about the new analytics is that you have to take the old analytics code off your site, put the new code on your site, but as of now, there's no way to merge those two data sets together. So basically, the analytics that you've maybe used for the last, who knows, 10 years, or however long you've had it, will kind of just stop. And a brand new analytics property will start. So going forward, you'll have the new data with the engagement and all the cool stuff, but you won't have that previous data. So I'm assuming at some point, Google's a pretty smart company. They'll figure out a way to merge them together, right? But for now, I would encourage you to go ahead and get the new code and get it out on the site. Take the old one off. Just realize that you're going to have to create a new property. There are some steps to it that I'm not going to go into today. But creating that new one, getting that new data, there are some steps required to do that. I would definitely encourage anybody to do that because I think long term you're going to have better data, better quality data to make decisions on, which is always good, right? So that is one big thing that's going on in the world of digital marketing. Couple of new updates for our clients. I'm actually going to show you one here, but two things that we're starting to work on now is all of our content for all of our clients is going to be transformed into long form content. So we've been doing this for a while. We write blogs for our clients that are 1,000 words, or longer. But there is a lot of content on a lot of your websites that is not that long and therefore not that valuable. There's also an opportunity to go back and find content. Like we have a client that over the last 9 years has written 3 or 4 blogs on bay windows. And there's no reason to have 4 blogs out there on the same thing. They're basically competing with each other. So why not consolidate all them into one mega article on bay windows and really kind of dominate any kind of search related to that in their area? So having that long form content is really going to help. At the same time, we're also dabbling around with some videos. So taking some different pieces of content, like let's say the bay window one, and turning it into a video that is, a minute or 2 long, not really long, but just kind of breaks up the page a little bit, right? Gives the visitors something to look at, gives them some ideas. Obviously, in this case, some pictures of bay windows. Excuse me. And keeps them on the website longer, which is a fantastic signal to Google as well. So that is another thing that we are working on at the moment. And then we have our app that I've been talking about for a month or 2 now. There's a couple really cool things that we've released over the last couple weeks. The missed call follow-up, which is just awesome. I've seen this working for customers. I saw one just yesterday where a customer called, they hung up, or they got a busy signal, and then an immediate text goes out to that customer and says, "Hey, sorry, we missed you. How can we help?" And it starts an immediate text message exchange with the client. Works fantastic. Pretty awesome. The other thing that we are releasing in the next week is a review system that is super cool. So I'm going to share my screen here. So let me see, screen. All right, I want to share this screen and let you guys see it, right? All right, so there's my screen. Let me turn this on full so you can see it, and we're going to go right here. So this is the desktop version of our app, but you can do this on your phone as well. And what you're going to see, our clients that are using this are going to see this new button up here that says Check In Client. And check this out. So you do an install and you're finished with the install, right? Or your installer got back to your location, said, hey, it was complete. What a great time to ask for a review, right? That's the best time to ask for a review, is right at that moment after they've got their stuff installed, right? Not a couple days later, not 2 weeks later, right after they got it, right? That's when they're the happiest. So click Check In Client. Now you can come over here and just choose the client. In this case, I'm going to choose Joe customer, but it doesn't look like he's in here. So that ain't gonna work. All right, let's see. Let me see what customers I have in my system. Maybe I deleted him on accident. That would have, changed my name. That's why. Okay, check-in client, Will. There I am right there. So I can check in this client by their cell phone number or by their email address. If I check it in by email, they're going to get an immediate email that says, hey, thanks for being our customer. Would you mind leaving us a review real quick? But here's what's really cool. You can do it by cell phone now. So I've already got their number in the system, right? Because I got that as part of my onboarding process when I got the customer, probably even during the initial consultation or whatever. So anyway, I'm going to check in this customer with their cell phone, click send a review invite. And now what's going to happen is my phone is going to buzz in a minute because I'm the client, right? And it's going to text me, and there it is. Hi there, thank you for choosing Test Company. Would you be willing to take 30 seconds and leave us a review? There's a link. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's pretty small. I don't have my phone up there. But anyway, I got a text message from the company immediately. Thanks for being our customer. Click here to leave a link or leave a review. When I click that link, it pulls straight up to how many stars should I leave. And, if I leave 5 stars, then it gives me an opportunity to leave a review, and that goes straight to my Google profile, my Facebook profile, wherever you want it to go. But pretty cool little thing that's going on with the review check-ins. So I really like that. The other thing that we're doing now is appointments. So we are rebuilding client page appointments, and this is really cool. So first thing you get now is a calendar with the time to, you can pick your day, you can pick your time. If I'm going to pick 1 o'clock this afternoon, select date. Then you can give them a quick form to fill out, name, phone, email. If you need a business name or how can I help you, probably don't need either of those, but name, phone, email for sure. I'm going to click book appointment. Is there anything else you want to tell us before your appointment? This is a great little way to get a little more information about the actual install. I'm going to hit skip, and now I can actually book this straight to my calendar as a customer. I could add this to my calendar if I need to, anything like that. So that's what happens on your website. But what happens in the app is pretty cool. If you go under scheduling and look at appointments, you'll have an appointment show up that has action required. So there's two things you can have happen here. You can auto confirm every appointment that comes in, and it's already synced with your Google Calendar, your Outlook calendar. So when they are on this page, they can only see open opportunities for appointments. So if you've got something booked today from 12 to 2, these won't even show up as options, right? So you can auto confirm, but I have not chosen to auto confirm because I want to call each customer and make sure that they really want to have this appointment. Maybe I want to verify it, verify the time, verify location, whatever it happens to be. So when I come in here, it says action required. After I talk to them, I change that to confirm. Are you sure? Yes. All right, that appointment is now confirmed. And if I go over to my calendar, here it is, Will Henke, 1 o'clock this afternoon. So it automatically shows up as an appointment on my calendar. Pretty cool little thing there. So that is pretty exciting, and that is coming to all of our clients within the next week or so, and really like that thing that's going on there. So those are the two big things that we've released recently for everyone. For all of our clients. By the way, we are putting together something called Lead Boomerang, which is going to be a package that you can purchase without being one of our clients. So you can use these automations on your own business, and it's going to be super cool. So that's coming within the next probably 2 weeks. We will be launching that. It's a CRM. It has all these automations. You can get the missed call automation. You can get the appointments scheduler and all of the automations that go on, the triggers and things that happen behind the scenes there. All right, next, this is a good time to go visit your Google My Business profile and go ahead and update the upcoming holidays that are out there. So the way that you do that, let me share my screen again here. So the way that you do that is google.com/business and sign in. Whoop, I missed it. Sign in. And then you are going to, in your case, you're only going to have one option, right? You're just going to have your business here. But what you want to do is go over to the left to info. And then you want to scroll down to more hours. And here's where you go. No, that's not right. Sorry. Where is it? It used to be under more hours. Now I'm confused about where it's at. That's not good. Maybe it's under hours here. No, that's not under hours. It's under more. Oh, here it is right here. Geez, how did I miss it? Here are the dates, right? There's a date section here. And Google's already got some of these kind of filled in, right? Here's Veterans Day. If you're open that day, go ahead and put your hours in there if they differ from your regular hours. If they don't differ from your regular hours, just leave it, right? If you're closed on Thanksgiving, you're going to want to make sure that says closed, Black Friday closed, Christmas Eve closed. Confirm your hours for Christmas Day and New Year's Eve. if those hours change. By the way, if you're open on Thanksgiving, you can click that to open and then put in what time you're open. Let's say we're only open from 9 to noon on Thanksgiving Day because we want to go home and eat. So you can actually set that up that way and hit apply. But I do encourage you to go ahead and just knock all these out. We got Veterans Day. This one's in the past, so we can close that. Veterans Day, Thanksgiving, all of these other days, go ahead and verify all of those. And it's under the hours in this little calendar section here. I don't know how in the world I missed that, but I did. So make sure that you go ahead and get those set up in your Google My Business profile. All right. Lastly, we are going to do this audit. So I'm going to share this site and put this back to full screen. All right, here we go. And I'm honestly not sure how to say this. Ludon, I'm just going to say Ludon Blinds. It's ludonblinds.com. And I'm excited to be able to share this. So I'm going to go through a list of things that I noticed about the page right off the bat. First of all, top left, I see the lock, right? So it is a secure website. That's fantastic. I'd say probably 40 to 50% of the sites that I come across in our industry, in window treatments and awnings, are not secure. And at this point, there's no excuse for it, right? It's $120 a year. Some hosting companies are doing it for free, but there is no reason not to have your site 100% secure now. It is a ranking factor from Google. So if your site's not secure, you are at risk of not being shown if other competitors are secure. So get it done, plain and simple, right? All right. Next thing I notice is obviously the top navigation here, super small text. I'm 48. I can see it okay, but I got a big screen, but it's getting smaller and smaller every day, it seems like. And there are a lot of options up here. I'd probably choose half of these and kind of parse them down. So I see there's plantation shutters, shades, motorization, semi-custom drapery, drapery hardware. All of these could probably be put under products or services, right? And that would create like a little drop-down menu, but it would be less for me to choose from at the top. Some of these are pretty long. Semi-custom drapery, Roman shades, and valances. Again, maybe you just put it semi-custom if that's a specific area, and then those links are underneath there with their own individual pages, product pages, right? The other thing I notice here is there is no phone number, and I see that there's a phone number way down here, not really big and not prevalent for sure, right? I would have a phone number up here in the top, and part of that is obviously getting rid of some of these links. There's too many links up here, and putting a phone number over here on the right-hand side in a large font, right? There are people who are familiar with your brand and just want to look up your phone number, right? So they might type in Ludon Blinds, find your website, look for your phone number, and give you a call. So make it obvious. The other thing is somebody might come to your site, look at it a little bit, and then decide, okay, these guys know what they're talking about. I'm going to go ahead and hire them. Right here, if this is when I decided that, there's no phone number. I have to go back up here, and there's still not a phone number. Oh, here it is, right here. Or maybe it's in the footer. It is not in the footer in this case. I would add it to the footer as well. But two things, I would make this menu sticky so that no matter when a customer is scrolling, that menu is always up here, and that menu has a phone number in it, big and bold. Always be thinking about having a call to action on a page. So no matter where somebody is on your website, there is always an obvious next step at that particular point of the page. So as you can see right here, I mean, there's literally nothing for me to do that other than just look at pictures. I would definitely work on a sticky navigation, parse that down a little bit. The other thing I noticed is the picture is great, but there's a lot of wasted real estate, right? Um, all this real estate back here should be used, right? And it's just not used well. This is used a little bit more in this area, but this is all of the content on the site. This paragraph and these words here. That is all the content that's on this homepage. Oh, I lied. There's two sentences here, right? But that's it. Google does not have a ton of information to decide what your page is about. Any page on your site should have, I don't know what a minimum should be. I hate saying a number because that's where people go to, right? But let's say 650 words, absolute minimum on a page. But this page does not have anywhere near that. I'm gonna say 200, 250 words, maybe max. That's not a lot of information for Google to decide what your page is about. So Google can't see pictures, so has no idea what this is, has no idea what this is. You could put a little tag behind here that says people looking at window treatment fabrics or hardware, something like that. But still, I mean, you can only use so many words to describe a picture. Content, text is what Google really needs in order to determine what your website is about. So having some really good content would be good. I would also shorten down this. It's just like you're trying to shove everything into one page. And really, this needs to be your main target keyword. Most likely, that is custom workroom for interior designers, right? That's probably the top thing that this particular business owner wants to rank for. Or maybe it's window treatments in location. Maybe that's the big headline, right? This headline is way too long, way too many characters, and it's just you're just trying to shove everything in there. Ultimately, hard window treatment should have its own page. Drapery hardware, window treatment hardware should have its own page. Cushions should have their own page. Bedding and pillows should have their own pages on the site, right? And those pages should rank for those terms. So what you don't want to happen, really, is everybody to look up your business and land on your homepage. Everybody thinks that's what you want to happen. That's really not what you want to happen. Where are these people? They are in Purcellville, Virginia, outside of Washington, D.C. All right, so if I'm in Washington, D.C., and I type in custom bedding and pillows, wouldn't it be better if I typed that in and the bedding and pillows page came up as a result? I clicked on that and I was on that page. It told me about bedding and pillows. It had pictures. It had a gallery. It had content all about that. That's a better scenario than me typing that in, landing on this home page, and now I have to go find the bedding and pillows page. So your home page is obviously very important, and it's a huge part of most customer journeys as they're bouncing through your site, looking, making a decision on your business. But ultimately, you want them to land on the page that makes the most sense right off the bat. And over time, your homepage might become your 4th, 5th, 10th most popular page visited on your site because you've built it in a way where people are typing in a specific thing, Roman shades near Washington, D.C. They're landing on your Roman shades page, getting the information they want, filling out the contact, set up appointment form, boom, off to the races. So that's kind of the way you want things to happen. So I know I'm railing on this homepage a lot, but there's a lot of things here that you can really learn without going any further, and just start to think of what would my customer be doing when they came to this page. How can I make it as easy as possible for them to schedule an appointment? At the end of the day, that's really what I want, right? Okay, a couple more comments and I'm going to stop being mean here. The footer. I see that there's text down here, but you couldn't see it because it's white text on this light background. Can't see it. Secondly, your footer should always have your address in it, because that's another signal to the search engines of where you're located. And that ties back to your Google My Business profile we talked about earlier, things like that. Next, the social icons here don't do anything. They're not linked. They don't go anywhere. If that's the case, take them off the site or link them. And beyond that, if you do not update your Instagram page, for instance, don't link to it, because somebody's going to click on this, especially the younger crowd. They're going to click on it, and the last update was in 2017. They're going to just think it's abandoned, right? Doesn't look great for your business. So it's better just to not even put them there if you don't keep them up to date often, right? Same for Facebook, same for Twitter. You know, who uses Twitter anymore? Not a lot of people. I don't think, at least not in our industry, right? It's not a big lead generator. It doesn't seem that way. So, okay, I want to make sure I haven't missed anything else on my list. I did want to click on the contact us. So this click to schedule an in-person button, love that. I would make it orange or red or blue or something that doesn't match everything else, right? So it's obvious. Again, obvious next steps, very important. On this page, tons of wasted real estate again. We've got schedule a consultation. Then we've got this little blurb. Then we've got contact us again. Then we've got another little blurb, and finally the form to fill out, right? All this extra stuff can go away. I would also add in, I do see a phone number here. That's great. Phone number, address, email maybe. Some people don't want to fill out the form. Some people just want to email you. Give them several ways to contact you. That would be the best scenario. So this page, everything just needs to be pushed up, and there's no reason to have all this cute, fancy stuff. Just move it up there. And if somebody's made it this far and they're ready to schedule, don't put any friction. Don't put any barriers. Don't even make them scroll, right? Get them to that form and let them fill it out. And that's it. That's the goal. So that is a quick overview of this particular website, Ludon Blinds. I do appreciate the opportunity to kind of go through the site, give you guys some pointers, tips, things like that. If you would like me to go through your website in one of our upcoming Facebook Lives, you can go to our website, wtmarketingpros.com/audit, and fill out the quick little form there, and we'll get you on a future episode. Yeah, I'm kind of tearing it apart, but at the same time, hopefully everybody's learning something, right? Everybody that's watching this video live and after the fact is going to learn a lot of things from this. And yeah, it does take a little humble pie to be able to submit it, but go ahead and do it. Everybody's going to learn from it. And hopefully you were able to learn something today. And I appreciate the opportunity to really just to do an audit this week, and to update everybody on what's going on in the world of digital marketing and things that are going on for our clients as well. One last thing, and that's if you are not one of our clients and want to learn more about how you can get a website that is kicking butt, taking names, generating leads, and get access to our app that we're using, visit our website, wtmarketingpros.com/strategy. Fill out the quick little appointment thing there, and we'll talk about your website, your goals for the rest of the year, what you think you're going to accomplish this year, what your goals are for next year, and what that gap is, so that we can figure out a plan on how to get you to that number, whatever that happens to be. You can also give me a call, 314-470-1180. You can also call that number and hang up and see if the missed call automation kicks in. So after it rings and says this call may be recorded or whatever it says, you can hang up and it will start a text conversation with you, which is pretty cool. So anyway, there's also a free keyword swipe file on our website for the awning industry, for the window treatment industry. If you're wondering, if you're looking at the website we looked at today and wondering what are the keywords I need to be focusing on, that keyword swipe file is a great resource to get started, absolutely free. and you just fill in your information. We'll email you a copy of it. I think it's the top 81 or so keywords that people are using to find businesses like yours. So, all right, I'm going to stop rambling on here, and I hope that everyone has a fantastic weekend. And we will see you next Friday for another round of the Facebook Friday. Have a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.